What is going on, people? This is Mike Masher number 5, and we are joined by the one and only excellent Taha.
AKA Munchkin T. Yeah.
Munchkin T. We got Alex, Detective Mittenz.
Yo.
Loving it. And then we got Gobbo, Sam, my man.
Hello, man.
Yeah.
It's exceedingly suave.
Thank you. So what do we have on the agenda today, gentlemen?
Okay, so we're going to be talking about the Pokken tournament. Well, not necessarily announcement, but the gameplay footage. Same with, and then moving on to the Naruto Ultimate Storm 4 footage. I'm also talking about anime games in general. But I would like to first talk about there's been some weird news, Sam. What's going on with apparently you're bored of Smash Bros?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I was at a tournament the other week, and I've watched the finals, and I was watching the finals, and these are like the best players in England, and I was watching, supposedly, and I was just like, this is really...
Like, it just kind of hit you.
Like,
I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, like, I was just watching it, and I was like, what the hell am I watching? This is so dull. Like, with Melee and Project M, and like, that's just fun and interesting and so quick, and like the reactions and everything and the tech, like you watch it and you think I couldn't do that. Well, I was watching the finals and I was like, I could do that. Like, that's not even difficult. It's just frustrating. And then I got home and started playing and I was like, oh, damn it, the magic's
gone.
The magic is gone.
Man.
Wow,
You let the flame die out.
that's actually so good for me because I'm really tired of losing to you in Smash Bros.
I still play sometimes and
Yeah.
I'll still beat you.
Taha, just download Project
Ooh.
M and you can lose in a whole new
It's
way.
not even trash talk. It's just the truth. There's really no point in versing Sam anymore.
That is true.
It's like, I do it for him now. I'm just sitting there miserable, just doing it, just sacrificing my happiness for Sam. Because it makes him
No
happy.
one wants to play with me.
Oh, I do that every week.
Alright, so moving on to... Was there anything else that we wanted to talk about really quick? Like, aside from... the
I know.
things?
We could give a quick half mention to the fact that Netflix is making
Yeah.
a Zelda TV
Yeah,
series.
we decided we're not going to talk about it because...
We won't talk about it in detail. We'll do a big one when they release like a trailer.
we need
'cause then
footage.
can
We need something...
Well, if they do, it's rumours, man. So they might even release one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is still rumours, but I mean, we can. I could say we can still dream, but then I'm kind of apprehensive.
I just want two things to happen. I want it to be true to the game and have it so Link doesn't walk anywhere, he just rolls. And yep, and just like Link to have
Across the
no
field.
speech whatsoever apart from just him going yeah.
Oh wow!
It'd be beautiful.
As long as it's better than the old cartoon series, it'll be fine.
good. Well, excuse me, Princess.
Oh, that would be fantastic if they brought that back.
But anyway, okay, let's move on to the main points. Pokken tournament. Thoughts?
Just for people who are not in the know, I'll say this first. Pokken Tournament is the Pokemon Tournament fighter, which is kind of like Tekken, but with Pokemon characters.
Yeah,
It's been made by the
yeah.
people who make Tekken,
Yeah.
and in a similar style. But yeah. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. It's different, which is a big thing. You know, we don't really get too much different stuff coming out these days, but this one actually looked kind of different. It's the fact that you can fight in both 2D and 3D, and it kind of switches mid-match.
What, can you
That's
do
really
that? I
cool.
didn't know you could
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, it
Right.
switches.
I think it's like every time you use a certain move, or I think like a power-up, it switches from being a 2D fighter to a 3D fighter. And then when you're in the 3D mode, there's like power-ups you can run around and pick up and stuff like that, and your whole like strategy will change. And then as soon as someone uses another move, then you'll go back to 2D, where you won't be able to pick up power-ups, but then obviously the game will change to more of a 2D fight.
Well, I guess it would be a matter of like having that kind of smooth transition between the dimensions.
It looks pretty smooth from what I've seen. Like, you can't, like, visually, you can't see any difference. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
like, functionally.
Yeah, because
it becomes 2D.
we didn't. I didn't pick up on it, so it must be smooth.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. You actually have to watch for it, otherwise you just kind of think they're still fighting.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, I don't know for certain, but pretty much from what my understanding is once projectiles kind of stop flying a bit less, then, you know, it's kind of in the 2D section. Because, yeah, also having, like, a Tekken with lots of projectiles is quite a new thing as well. It looks quite, well, what we're talking about later, it looks quite like Ultimate Ninja Storm-esque in that sense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Which was like, it was funny how it looks really close to like the Naruto games, and I'm liking it. Well, at first I thought like it's about friggin' time they did a Pokemon fighting game.
Yeah.
Because I'm
About
like,
damn
although
time.
yeah, because like although I like the turn-based system of Pokemon, like when you watch the cartoons and stuff, they're going out and having a fight. It's not, this ain't turn-based.
This is
Yeah.
war.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still hounding after a new Colosseum type game though.
Yeah, I'd say since like Pokemon Stadium, like this has been the dream, because you see them like the 3D models, they're just like standing there looking at each other. You're like, no, fight, damn it!
Yeah. So yeah, I just hope they get like some really cool Pokemon in there. I'd love Greninja to be in there.
I think Greninja, like it would be cool to see him there, but that's only because I love him in Smash rather than.
Well, he just works. He just works in that kind of
The thing-
in a
yeah, I know,
fighting
but
type
the
thing,
thing-
which is why he's in Smash.
The thing with Pokken tournaments, I think, unlike Smash Bros, where the Pokemon kind of need to be that kind of type of Pokemon to be able to fight. I mean, in Pokken tournament, I see it more as any sort of Pokemon can kind of take
Yeah.
part, because they'll have so many different types and so many different playing abilities.
Except maybe the huge, massive.
Well, yeah, I
like,
don't expect
legendary ones.
Groudon to come in against a Pikachu, because
No, screw that. Screw that. Waylord, I imagine him just taking up the whole arena.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious.
What would you like guys be like Dream Fighter be?
Dream Fighter, I don't know.
What in Pokemon?
Yeah, Mewtwo.
Well, clearly Hitmonlee.
Mewtwo's where it's at.
Mewtwo.
You gotta get Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan in
That'd be
there.
amazing.
Well,
Oh, that'd be
yeah,
quite cool.
That'd be cool too.
I say Blaziken mainly because, like, if Lucario is in there and Lucario is basically Ryu from the Street Fighter, Blaziken is just basically Ken from the Street Fighter. So
That'd be fair enough, like with his fire kicks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they're based off of them. They've got both of their names in their names, like
Alright.
Ryu and Blaziken.
God.
Wow.
Just blew your mind, right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of worried they're going to screw up the roster. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's only because I want more classics than new Pokemon, and I think they'll probably try to keep it like diverse. And then they just randomly throw Machamp in there.
Yeah, man.
No, well, Machamp has to kind of be in there if you think about it.
Well, yeah,
It's
it
a
makes
fighting
sense,
game.
but like, he's he's pretty obscure Pokemon by this point. I thought.
Well, because he's so
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, he's really old, but like no one really remembers Machamp. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, here's Machamp, by the way." It's like, God damn, I'd like forgotten you existed. There
it's
you
like-
are.
I can imagine a bunch of like a massive generation of kids who have no idea who the hell Machamp is. And then he shows up and he's like, "Who the hell is this fish face?"
That's just disappointing. I mean, I never really liked Machamp, but it's disappointing that people wouldn't know who he is.
Yeah, I just
That's depressing.
I don't
I'll
like.
say
depressing.
Gengar would be
he's
awesome.
human. Oh, Gengar would be sweet actually.
Oh yeah, no, a
No
ghost type
normal
would
moves.
be sweet.
Yeah, it'd be like, teleporting around the place, or ghosty and
Mm.
shit. It'd be awesome.
I do like the ultra moves that we see, that we've seen from it. Like, is it Shuei-kun? I'm not idea how you say the name. How do you say the name? Is it
I've
Shuei-kun?
grown up saying Suicune, but then that might be because my
Suicune.
childish mind just read it and thought of a sound rather than
Yeah.
actually reading the word.
Well, yeah, let's just say that. And any Pokemon fans that listen to this that are losing their minds, like, it's not pronounced like that. It's like, well,
Is
we
it
don't care.
Suicane? Suicane like hurricane. Suicane.
Well, if we're pronouncing
Ooh,
it,
maybe.
if we're pronouncing it as it would sound in Japanese, it'd be like Suicune.
Oh, Suicune.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
because we're a bunch of weebs here.
Apparently.
But yeah, I'd say like that Ultra Combo coming from Suicune was pretty sweet. Yeah, I like the dynamic of pretty much all the Ultra moves is nice. Like I'm liking the animations, and like God of War seems like a pretty it seemed like a nice character.
They all had different play styles, which was nice to see. And,
Yeah.
you got a good grasp of how different types will play, and that was cool.
I reckon I could really get into playing with Pikachu because of the speed and the power of it. But
The speed, the power. It's either like the Captain Falcon of goddamn
Yeah.
Pokemon series. It's Pikachu with like Falcon punches. That would be intense.
I mean, like, Pikachu, it really is Heihachi incarnate. So
Yeah, exactly. Because we saw like the moves and stuff, like the stances and whatever. Like the attitude that Pikachu was giving out through the trailer.
The attitude.
Yeah. It's like she's so sassy.
Anyway, getting off of like the characters and such, like we've got the stages, also like assist Pokemon, which apparently seems to come in groups of 2.
Again, very Naruto-esque.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
quite
it does,
Naruto-esque, isn't it? Really?
You're right.
It's very Naruto. And now I think about it, it's just everything I think about is getting more and more related to
Yeah,
everything
more
we've
and
done.
more Naruto-esque. Even like the whole elemental type things that they do. It's very much like Naruto.
Do you think that the the different types of Pokemon will play into it? So like if you have a fire type, it's better. If you have a fire type Pokemon fighter,
I think
it'll be good
weaknesses
against
I
as
someone
think
well.
if
else.
they had a way, then it'd be cool. But at the same time, that'd just be like
It'd ruin balance in a way.
counterpicking's bad enough. Like you don't want to
Yeah.
add another layer to it.
It would be kind of like that stuff works for the Pokemon engine, but this is a fighting game engine now, so it wouldn't really be fair so much.
Balance.
Because if you know constantly be, it would constantly be, me and you be playing. I would pick Pikachu, and then you. Well, all right, maybe not necessarily Pikachu. Let's say I would pick Squirtle, and then you would all of a sudden pick Pikachu. Then all of a sudden I change mine and I try to pick someone else, and then you try to pick someone else. So it just constantly go. We never end up playing. We'll just constantly be playing like it's
The
Pokemon.
battle is that. That's the actual Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Oh dear. What do you guys think of the stages anyway?
I
I
wasn't really
think
paying attention to the stages.
they
Yeah.
matter in the same way the Tekken stages do, as in like they're pretty cool to look at.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
mean,
don't really
they're
care.
slightly different sizes as well.
Well, yeah, but like at the end of the day, that's like again, so the Tekken ones.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
suppose.
make.
Yeah, but are they gonna have a sheep stage?
Oh my god, they've already got a ranch and that didn't have sheep like wandering through. So
Yeah,
with
He had,
Like,
he had a,
crazy
he had
Yoda
a, he had a
music,
milk
didn't-
tank in the background.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
can
is
you
it-
kick the milk tank around?
Oh my god, no, right in the others. I don't know. I don't think so. It was behind the fence.
Oh man,
That'd be
Tekken
beautiful.
was wacky like that. I'd like if they so incorporated that wackiness.
John, do you reckon you'd be able to like dress your Pokemon up like you can in Tekken? Like give them like hats and stuff.
That'd be
pretty
sweet.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, after
Yeah.
like Omega Ruby and Sapphire, like they had like the ability to like dress up your Pokemon for like contests and things in there. So if they had any sort of stuff like that in Pokken, that'd be
It would
sweet.
make sense. I just
Like-
want to like have a Suicane or however you
Hipster Pikachu.
well, however you say it was name. Just build like a backwards baseball cap. Just look ridiculous.
Completely ridiculous.
Just get this legendary Pokemon. Yeah, by the way, yeah, you have this little hat.
It's like those
Sunglasses.
tiny, adorable bowler
Sunglasses.
hats just over one ear. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Oh, what was I going to say?
Yeah, we're
Completely
waiting,
gone.
man.
Forgot my train of thought.
Now
You
you've
were talking
broken
about
the
little
chain.
hats.
Like we were having a nice
Well-
conversation, then you just come butting in with your. I'm saying something.
While
No,
you think of what you're saying, I want to say I would love for them to include actual Tekken characters into the mix, because I would love to see Heihachi just wing god fisting Pikachu in the air.
You know, it'd be
That's
funnier. Just imagine like
'cause
Kuma.
I don't know, man. That's just wow. That'd be brutal to see like these grown humans, like Heihachi as well. All of it,
Yeah.
out of everyone, they're just this huge hulking old man just destroying these animals.
No.
Or Jack 6 just doing his machine gun.
No, I
hand.
want Yoshimitsu
Yeah.
with his swords. Or Yoshimitsu covered in cutting up the Pokemon.
Oh dear God, the humanity.
No, I think we need Snorlax, who plays exactly like Bob.
Oh my God, wouldn't it be the most fantastic thing? Because Heihachi like found Panda and then like beat him into submission, and now it's his personal bodyguard. Wouldn't you think he would beat Lucario into submission physically, and then you'd see him
I don't think
show
he
up as a
could.
bonus
Lucario
character?
doesn't seem like the type.
Well,
Lucario would be the guy who, like, if he can't win the fight, he'll just escape. He's freaking ninja, isn't it?
he could
So
try
let's
and
go.
escape the grasp of Heihachi, but then you see him throw him into like you'll be playing Tekken 7, and in the background you see Heihachi just strangling Lucario.
How do you fist fight a dog? That's the question though. Like with Suicane, he's like kind of like dog-like.
Well, you don't.
He's-
You just kick it in its face.
I know, but like.
What kind of sick turn have we gone into now where we're talking
like-
about how to fight a dog?
It's like in God of War. I just remember those bits in God of War, the hell dogs that come after you. And
Yeah.
then if you grab it, if you do that the circle grab, you just kick it into infinity.
I don't even know why I said
man.
dog. It's more interesting is how would you fist fight a mouse?
You can't. It's just a never-ending battle.
So I've got to have Pikachu. No one can fist fight you. I just want to punch Pikachu in his little face. I can't hear actually do that.
Oh man, I put a Pikachu versus Hachi, man. The attitude in that fight, just constant.
The sass.
Oh mate,
Yeah, constant sass.
I think the first 5 minutes of the match is just them staring at each other with their arms crossed.
Oh dear. Well, anyway, getting back to the actual Pokken tournament. You could like level up your character as well. Don't know how that's gonna work in terms of balance, because apparently
Yeah,
you can,
that's
like, level up your strength and stuff.
Come
like
on,
that.
it's obvious. It's obvious. You're gonna feed them puffins.
When you say that, I know you mean the little food things, but I just see it as literally puffins.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, then it's just gonna break away into Ego Raptor's voice, and he's gonna be like, "I need nourishment,
Toast meat or something."
But yeah, man, for the level up system, I'm assuming probably what's going to be is because you got the 5 different sections that you perform in the fight. Maybe as you level up, your character stats won't increase, but they maybe might warp towards what your fighting style.
Oh yeah, maybe.
So,
Yeah,
like,
what-
say it starts off balanced, but the more you fight with them, like, say you're really good at attack and you're rubbish at defense, then you'll get a higher offense and worse defense as you fight with them. So
Well, you know what it could be? It could be like the amiibos. You know, it could be like the way you do in Smash Bros.
yeah, but that's
where-
OP in Smash Bros.
Well, well, I don't know. Maybe. Well, considering it's still a Nintendo title and there's still gonna be amiibos for it. I mean, this could lead into what we were talking about before of like just so many Pokemon amiibos, and then
God.
yeah. So it's like you just get all of that data and put it into your amiibo.
Gotta catch
So
them
it
all.
could work. Go catch them all, yeah. But alright, I'd say we kind of run out of time to talk about Pokken Tournament. Like, just overall, what would you guys say? You guys excited for it, or?
Yeah.
You go first, man.
Oh, I'll say fine. I'm pretty excited. I know it hasn't been announced for Wii U yet, but it's pretty obvious it's going to come to Wii U.
It's going to be on Wii U.
It's not really even a question, is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I could get into it. I just hope that I know we've just discussed how it looks a lot like Ultimate Ninja Storm. I hope that it's not completely like Ultimate Ninja
That's
Storm.
different, yeah.
Because as we will discuss soon, I can't really get that into the combat system of Ninja Storm too much. I don't really think there's that much depth to it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I have hope.
Yeah, that's probably the same thing for me. Like because it hasn't been announced yet. I'm not holding my breath because Nintendo do stupid things. So they could just never release it because that's just the sort of thing that they would do just to spite us. But at the same time, it looks pretty good. But like Alex was saying, I hope the combat's not like Ultimate Ninja Storm, because same here. I just can't get into it. It's really got no complexity to it, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough.
So hopefully it'll be good, but
Hopefully.
but I'm not. I need to see more, and maybe probably play it to see a bit to get a bit.
I am actually extremely indifferent with it. As much as I love new and wacky fighting games, so far, I don't know. It's not ticking my personal boxes, but that's just me.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, I'm keeping an open mind for it. This is how I pretty much deal with most games. Is I don't get sucked into no trailers. I've got to feel it in my hands first, and then I'll see whether I like it or not.
He's got to see it, smell it, touch it, kiss it.
Yeah, of course. Well, alright, moving on to the next topic is the Naruto footage.
Naruto.
Yay, Ninja Storm.
How are they still going with Ninja Storm? Like the anime stopped. How are
Well, because Ninja Storm still hasn't caught up in the story, to be fair. So.
I know.
Yeah, it
Well,
will never
it's
die.
been waiting. It's been waiting for the manga to finish. I only just finished.
Not only just, man. Was it only just? It was a couple of months ago.
Before Christmas.
No, but that's only just if you were to consider like in terms of game development. That's only just finished.
Yeah, I know, but if they're starting, if it's only like 2 months in, then it's going to be ages before it comes out, and that's just going to be irrelevant anyway. So
Well, it's coming out this year. We know that.
I know, like I just don't understand. I can't get behind Ninja Storm. What I prefer they did would be what they do with One Piece's games, where they come up with their own original stories for it. So like, when you have the whole thing going on, then you don't know what's going to happen next. Because the problem I have, why I can't get into especially the story mode of Ultimate Ninja Storm, is because it's like I already know what's going to happen, and it's just really dull.
I don't feel that. I feel that I want to live through that story. I want to experience that story. And Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, the first one, if we're just talking about the first one, it really makes me feel like it's not, because I'm still going through the story, but there's this twist to it. There's this nice little, like the moves that they do in the games. You don't see that in the anime. It's not even in the manga. They're creative about the way they do like ultimate jutsus and stuff. Like in the first Ultimate Ninja Storm, everyone was good. I couldn't say that any character was bad. I mean, maybe if you look into it, like really statistically wise, some characters were bad, but yeah, but not necessarily, because even Sakura's ultimate jutsu, it was still beautiful to look at. Literally, all of the moves.
The reason no characters were bad, Taha, is because all the characters were the same with different graphics.
Not necessarily. I mean, they still had a diverse moveset enough for there to see there's kind of a difference. Although I do get that. All the characters kind of have, like, if you're talking about just basic moves,
they all
like
use the same button inputs, and all of their ultimate jutsu will do the same amount of damage as someone else's ultimate jutsu. It will just look different.
Wait, really?
Not necessarily. Actually, no, that's not true.
Very small variation. Believe me, I've watched my fiance play enough in Ultimate Ninja Storm over the past week to know they all pretty much do the same amount of damage.
Yeah, but not necessarily. They did that in the old ones, but not necessarily the new ones. Like they've.
I don't know. She was playing Generations. That's not that old.
Well, no, not Generation. Sorry. What's the one that just came out? Revolutions.
I think so.
Yeah. With that one, it felt like, because they've been building on the fighting system, and it's been chipping away at the story mode. The story mode isn't as good as it was like in the first game, but the fighting system has gotten better. And in Revolutions, I'm playing it. I'm like, this is solid. This feels like a proper fighting game now, and it feels different than what's already out there. Although they've sacrificed a lot of the creativity that they used to have. No, they're trying to bring it back now, but what they used to have was a lot more like enticing, and the music was better. I don't know, man. They had a really good score in the first one.
I just haven't really played many of the games. Like I played Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, and like, have you tried playing that with like PvP? It's rubbish. It's just you just spam your combo. Hoping, and then they at some point
runs out of substitution charges.
Exactly.
And then someone will do a substitution jutsu, and then they do their combo, and then you do your one, and then they do their one, and then you do your one, and then you're like, oh, I did a special move.
You see, that's what I mean. Like the old ones, the fighting system wasn't that great. Like you're talking about Ultimate Storm 2, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was. I remember that one being lame. Like I did a review on it for Stammer the game course.
Oh yeah.
And there wasn't, it just, like, online, just there was no point. But with the third one as well was the same. But when it came to Revolutions, it just got so much better.
What's changed then? Like, sell it to me.
Well, okay, it's been a while since I actually played it. But, like, let's say evasion is one thing that they improved. Like, the character speed is a lot better, and you have to be really quick-minded to just really like,
to use your
plan out strategically. It's not just a substitution jutsu game anymore. It's more of you gotta be smart about it, and there's other ways of evading now.
Yeah, but there was before. There was like just flying around backwards,
jumping from side
being
to side,
one of the projectile characters.
No, but even like for the substitution jutsus, like let's say you're hammering on someone, then they substitute behind you. There's a way to just get away from them almost as soon as, or a way to charge right back at them to counter the substitution jutsu.
Okay, that's better, because I feel like that sounds better, but at the same time,
it's a game of ping pong before.
Before it was bad.
But that sounds a lot like a lot of the Dragon Ball Z games I played, because as soon as someone teleports behind you, you can do the same, or do.
No, but it eats up your chakra. No, sorry, that's not what I mean. I mean, in the Dragon Ball Z ones, it eats up your ki, right? Whereas this, not so much. I think maybe it does. I'm a little fuzzy on that memory, but it's like, well, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because that works it works in Dragon Ball Z games. But it's whoever's quickest, I guess. Yeah.
Mm.
And whoever's more precise.
I think I preferred the Dragon Ball Z games, to be honest. The early
Yeah, fair
ones,
enough.
like Budokai 3, was just that was
Yeah,
my
Budokai
game.
3 was awesome. Yeah.
I just remember them being absolutely amazing, and then getting frustrated whenever there was a stage with a ring out system. Because why would you do that?
Oh, those are the worst.
It was terrible, but I mean the game overall was awesome, and I
Yeah.
still believe like Deborah just swears under his breath in that.
No, it's not even the who was it? It was Jace from the Ginyu Force.
Does he
Like
swear?
yeah, man, he
Oh
swears.
yeah, well he swears like in the terms of like bloody hell and all that kind of thing.
No, I don't mean
But
that. I
no.
mean he comes when he comes into the stage. I remember specifically in Budokai 3. He comes to the stage, yeah, and he goes, "I'm gonna get you, you wanker." And I was like, "Oh my
Wow.
I do not remember that.
I was like, "Oh my word! Did he just say that?"
I might just have to go down to my local second-hand games retail shop and pick myself up a copy to see if there's.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Budokai 3 was awesome, man. I didn't like the Tenkaichi games.
I didn't mind. I think it's Tenkaichi 2 I played a bit, which was okay. But I think I didn't like Tenkaichi. I think the reason I didn't like Tenkaichi 3 is because I got it on the Wii, which was okay, but then I tried playing online, and
Yeah.
it was about 1 frame every minute, I think, online. It
Oh,
was
dear Lord.
truly awful.
I didn't enjoy the camera. I didn't like.
Yeah,
There's some stuff that just ruined it for me.
it's hard to get a camera right with a 3D fighter, especially when you're flying around everywhere. It's
Yeah.
like,
Mm.
you know.
But I thought they got it right with Budokai 3. Budokai 3 felt good to play.
Yeah,
It felt
Budokai 3
like-
was fine because it played like
Yeah.
a good 2D fighter. You know, I enjoyed playing it. But so the Tenkaichi was 3D, and it was okay, but it wasn't Budokai.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much what I think.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, actually, thinking of like anime fighting games, did you see there was a trailer came out a while ago for like a big compultation anime fighter? Like in the trailer, it's got Naruto fighting the guy
that's
from One Piece.
You're
that's
talking about Jump
cool.
Ultimate Stars or Jump?
Yeah, that's
something
it.
like that.
That
yeah.
game is amazing. I don't know if you guys have done this before, but I imported it from Japan because I saw it and it plays quite a lot like Smash Bros. That game is amazing. Like
cool?
yeah.
it's
Really?
called
It's excellent.
Jump Stars. It's really one of I've only played one game because they never actually localize it. But if they do localize this for game, then I'll have to get it because it's a great.
See, there's Jump
great
Stars,
series.
there's Jump Ultimate Stars, and J Stars Victory Versus.
And also my boy Kuroko's in it. Yeah, boy.
There's one that's just there's one that's Jump Ultimate Stars is on 3DS.
No, that's not. Wait, no, that's not it. I know you're the one you talking. You talking about the 2D one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, that's not it.
Jump
Well,
Stars
no.
is
That's
3D.
what I get. Yeah, I guess that's what you're talking about. I was thinking of something else.
Actually, no.
I
Jump
was thinking
Ultimate
of-
Stars is a 2D fighter. Tell them that.
Because I was thinking of there's a massive, I don't know, is it PS3 or PS4 where it's a big 3D file.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking of. Is that one?
Yeah,
Wait,
I thought you
so-
talked
Or
about
is
that.
that J Stars Victory Versus?
I think that might
Yeah,
be
that's
I don't
it.
know.
Yeah, it's coming out in EU 2015.
Is that coming out too? Oh, sweet! I'll have to get that.
hmm
My boy Kuroko's in there as well. I think.
But we don't even know how it it looks like it's okay, but I want to see how it plays properly.
I don't care. I want to support it to just make them localize more games about like this sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really do that. I'm not like if you want it to be supported, in my opinion, it needs to be good.
I'm just.
Well,
looking at
I'll
the
I'll
gameplay
buy
of
it
the
and
characters.
open post. Yeah, it's good. It's a good roster.
God, they got so-
Oh my goodness! I just took a look at the roster. It's got Kenshiro. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm buying
it's
it too
amazing.
now. I'm buying it too just to play as Kenshiro.
Summer
That's it.
2015, man.
I'd want to play like Rooney Kenshin. He's my man as well.
Yeah. Just well, halfway through the anime, he's my man. And just stop watching.
Yeah, go halfway through the anime and then stop. Just do yourself a favour. Don't never watch the final episode. Never watch the last episode.
I've just not been. I used to be a huge anime head, but not so much anymore.
Well, better get
That's
back
all.
into that, man, because anime for the win. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, so yeah, getting back to Ultimate Ninja Storm, because we kind of on a huge tangent here.
Well, honestly, that wasn't really a tangent.
Not really,
We said we
no.
were going to talk about anime games anyway.
Yeah. Okay, fine. But just the thoughts on the trailer. I mean, I'll just.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap up now anyway.
Yeah,
so.
let's say
Wait,
thoughts.
I would just say a few things.
Go on,
afterwards.
Sam.
No, it's like once you guys finish that, and then I've got a couple things to ask afterwards. So
Alright,
you guys
cool.
go ahead.
Well, just to wrap up that trailer, then I'd say it it doesn't do anything for me apart from the fact it just looks like a much more flashy version of Ultimate Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
So it's just Ultimate Ninja Storm with, oh my god, huge set piece, oh my god, extra particle effects, weapons, and now you can like the bit where they like turn into like the Ninetales and the wooden giant thing. You think, oh, that's awesome. But if you think about it, they're just playing Ultimate Ninja Storm on a slightly bigger scale. Like the Ninetales still uses exactly the same kind of beam attack wave things that Madara was using 5 minutes ago, so it's just slightly scaled up version of Ultimate Ninja Storm, so it doesn't really interest me that much, to be honest.
Well, for me, it's like if they just improve. I was hoping the game would just look, maybe model wise, like the 3D models, I wish they would look better. They kind of look the same, but I guess it's kind of hard to improve on what they already had. What they already had was pretty solid, but I think if they really tried, they could come out something much better. But particle effects wise, which is the main thing that just looks so much better.
Well, yeah, it looks good.
It looks sweet, particle effect wise.
It's still the same.
It still kind of looks the same, but the particle effects really do, like, all the beams and the special attack and stuff. They do look 100. Well, not maybe 100, maybe 10 times better. Yeah, and I think there is a difference there. It does feel like it adds to the atmosphere of it and the mood and just the craziness and the wackiness of it. And I personally enjoyed it.
That's good.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't.
Johnny?
Johnny, you go.
Well, it ticks the box for me in terms of something I would enjoy to play on a single player basis. If, like, because my Naruto knowledge is extremely limited. I'm not a big fan on it, but it does look like something that I would play and probably enjoy, but only for an evening's worth. I wouldn't take it up on a kind of serious basis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same here, man. It just looks really. It's just not my thing. Like, I'm just not that bothered at all. Yeah.
I'm sure someone will buy it and I'll give it a go.
I'm sure lots of people. Yeah.
Wait for it to be £5 in computer exchange.
Computer exchange, yeah.
Before we wrap up, though, just thought we'd do quickly, like, go around what's everyone been playing, what you guys been up to this week.
Ooh.
Well, I started playing Persona 4 yesterday. After seeing the Persona 5 trailer, I was like, this looks really cool. I really should play the Persona games.
Yeah, it's difficult as hell.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I've already realised that I've not even scratched the surface of this and it's going to take ages to play. But I mean, I'm quite enjoying it. You know, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying the dialogue and stuff like that, and the combat's okay as well. So, yeah, get hyped for Persona 5 after I finish playing Persona 4.
Well, I guess we'll make this bit really brief because we kind of run out of time. But I'll say I've been playing a lot of, well, aside from my uni work, I'm playing a lot of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate.
Oh, that was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, when we were playing the other day, that was cool. A tiny bit grotesque, but you know, it was alright.
Fair.
I've been getting on the Rogue Legacy train.
Oh god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome game.
Yes, so damn good. And also XCOM, Enemy Within.
No. Oh my god, you've been playing XCOM?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me this, man. We've got like so much to talk about.
Oh, well, we'll do that. We'll do that behind the scenes.
I love XCOM. Yeah, and just finish up. I've just been playing a little Kickstarter game. Well, early access game called Besieged. Well, Besiege, and it's fun. It's a puzzle game where you just build like crazy siege engines and mechs and stuff to try to do objectives. It's hilarious. Like, look it up. I'd recommend it. If it's one of those games like the early you buy in development, the cheaper it is. So for a really fun little game, it's only £5. Like, it's good fun.
Cool.
Okay, well, that wraps up today's Mag Master talk. So we're gonna have a wonderful intro.
Intro.
A wonderful outro.
Yeah.
where no one knows what the hell to say, and then Johnny says something magnificent.
Oh, God, your one last week was just like, what the hell, man? You come out with that.
I didn't know what to do.
Go on, someone say something. Go on, quick.
Fetal position.
What?